Ty Pennington is here. You're so big. I think you were building something in the green room. You cannot stop yourself.
No, I love working with my
moving.
hands.
Yeah.
All right,
we know.
He's on a new mission helping to save something we all love, and those are diners across the United States, struggling diners across the country, in American Diner Revival.
He makes over the actual diner while culinary expert Amanda Freitag.
Freitag.
Oh, Freitag.
Yeah, don't read the proper.
Don't read the P then.
Yeah.
She makes over the menu, so she handles the food stuff.
Yes.
Take a look.
We need to update the decor to match the vibrancy of the town and make Johnny Cakes pop with personality.
It's important that Ty and I try the food so that we can talk about how we're going to tie in food and design.
Amanda, Ty, here's some sliders for you. Wow. And these are our Johnny Cakes.
I love the cornmeal.
It's almost like cornbread pancakes.
We have a lot of work to do. You got to make this place look good.
Yes, that's a lot.
This place has been around for generations. We just want to make sure that it's still here for years and years to come. And we want to make sure we honor the guy who it's named after. What happens here is really going to decide the future of this diner.
Oh.
There is something. Hey, first of all, hi. How are you?
Hey, I'm great.
We are both so excited about this because we have a common love of diners.
It's Americana.
It is. It's Americana, and it's funny, you know. First of all, like when I heard the idea that I was asked to be involved and sort of do the producing aspect of it as well, I was like, yeah, this is exactly the kind of thing I love doing. One, because you're rallying a town. You know what I mean? It's something I'm really good at, and that's who's really here to save the day. It's like Amanda and I are good at what we do. I do interior, she does food, but we really need the town to rally to do it, and that's what happens. And so you really sort of save not only an American icon, but a town's icon. It's really like the signature of their personality.
Because a lot of times these standalone places, like the architecture just doesn't exist anymore, so there's that. Then you've got the waitresses and the cooks who work there. I mean, there's something at its core that is just so important.
Well, it's so homey when you walk into a place like that and like everybody knows each other because it's where generations of a town have grown up.
Yes.
But that also adds a lot of pressure because if you screw that up, the entire town's going to hate you. So
right, they know.
I mean,
here's the problem. They know what it is. You don't. When you come in.
I don't exactly. And so you have to learn the history. You have to understand why this has been around so long, what needs to change, but at the same time, you don't want to change it so much that it no longer looks like what it is.
So you're building on what already exists and what works, and then just kind of tweaking?
I would say more than that.
More?
We're like really trying to bring it into this millennium
at
the same
but
time.
it's more than
but
a building.
you got to keep it
It's more than a building, and that's where you run into trouble.
Right. Oh my God. And talk about layers. We've pulled back walls before and found like doors that go into, another building that nobody even realized was even there.
Mystery solved, dead bodies from centuries ago.
Which is also on the menu now, which is great. Yeah.
Yes,
but no, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and we all get to eat, which is great.
Yes. So especially with the food component, I would think sometimes things at diners aren't exactly gourmet, but that's why we
Nor
love
should
it.
they be.
So how do you approach the food, or how does
Amanda's
your co-host
a genius at this. She not only runs her own diner, but she's an incredible chef. But she takes the ingredients that are already there and she figures out ways to rework them to really create something phenomenal. I mean, look, things that have to stay on there is a simple, clean vanilla milkshake. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain diner staples.
And that has to taste really good, or you're a failure.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's got to be in
black and
stainless
white.
steel because it's just better that way.
Yes.
I mean, you know what I mean? So there are things that you can do, but you can add little touches, like, whether it's a shot of coffee to it that all of a sudden makes it amazing. So,
but also these places have to exist and survive in the face of all these big Starbucks and whatever you have. It's really survival here.
You're absolutely right, and the mom and pops, and it's the support of the town that really happens. But a lot of times, when you get tourists and people coming through, they'll walk into a place and be like, "Ugh, I'm not staying here. I'm not going to eat here." But here's the great news: just because some of the episodes that have already aired and the people have seen it and people have heard about the stories, they're already getting like 80% more business. So it's like, yes.
Great.
All right, American Diner Revival. American Diner Revival. airs Friday at 10:30.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
On the Food Network. On the Food Network.
On the Food Network.
On the Food Network. The Food. All right. Before we come back.
Pennington.
Yeah, that's a tasty dish.
He came back as a hologram. Now Tupac is back, and we'll show you after this.
Back. It's not back. Oh, that would be a miracle.
Awesome, baby.
Oh, there you are.
Look,
Remember
there
you doing this thing? That's what show you did.
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay.
Why they don't bring that back, I have no idea.